Take a wild guess where you think I am right now. I got to go on a couple fun adventures while in Costa Rica last month, and today I'm going to show you a little behind the scenes of where I went while I was in Monteverde and Tamarindo Beach. I'll also break down the cost of each activity so you can get an idea of how much you want to budget for activities on your trip. Hey friends, welcome to my channel. I just got back from Costa Rica a few weeks ago. It seems like just yesterday I was there, but I had the most amazing time. I feel refreshed and rejuvenated. Honestly, I just really needed a mental health trip. Things in my personal life have just been kind of heavy lately, and I just started researching Costa Rica, and I was like, this is exactly what the doctor ordered. Traveling for me has always been really healing. As a creative person, you know, sometimes I get writer's block, and whenever I travel, it just always seems to cure that. Of course, with the pandemic going on, traveling was pretty much impossible at one point. And then even when things were picking back up or opening back up, I still wanted to be safe because at that time I had not even gotten my first vaccine yet. So all the activities I'm going to share with you today were socially distanced. Everyone was wearing masks for the most part, and I never felt like, you know, it was unsafe in that way. Okay, so let's dive right into today's video. So he gave me this map. Tomorrow afternoon I'm going to do a coffee tour. They like handmade coffee. Costa Rica is like really well known for their amazing coffee. And then I'm gonna do one of these, like the zip line or like the walkway, or like a combination. So yeah, I'm just trying to figure out like what I want to do in the morning because it rains a lot here. So like in the afternoons. So I want to do the coffee thing in the afternoon, and then I want to do like this in the morning. So it was $70 for the SkyTram and walk. At Sky Adventures, I think I had to pay a fee because I paid with a US debit card. So I recommend paying in colones if you're able to. So first up was the walk, which was incredible. I'm actually really afraid of heights, but I don't know. It just felt like I was almost in a beautiful dream. And pretty much the entire time I was in Costa Rica, it was like all of my problems just melted away, and I was able to be very present and in the moment. I really wanted to see some monkeys and sloths and more animals, but I went during the day and they usually come out at night, so I didn't really get to see any.
Different types of birds, over 300. Different colors, different sizes, different shapes.
I did get to see the back side of a mama sloth and her little baby up in a tree, and there's tons of birds and insects, but yeah, no monkeys.
That means danger.
Oh, danger.
There's a rule in the forest, and the rule says the most colorful and beautiful things in the forest can be the most dangerous things. In biology.
Okay, so I did freak out when I saw the tarantula, but my tour guide was like super into it. He was like taking pictures of it and stuff, so I was like, okay, just be cool.
See, that's a bird.
So up next was the tram ride. I do wish I would have asked to wait until the sun came back out. It started raining like right before, and then of course right after I was done, the sky cleared up and it was beautiful and sunshiny. It was still cool, but it was just really cold and wet, and I couldn't really see how amazing the view was because it was blocked by all the fog. I am so glad I brought my rain jacket because it does get really cold and very rainy. If you checked out my last video, what to pack for Costa Rica, I do mention several times that it does rain a lot there. It's what keeps the country so green and picturesque, but rain can ruin plans, so just always bring a rain jacket or a poncho just in case.
Oh, I saw birds. Go down. Yeah, it's like normally wet or foggy.
This was just a quick pit stop. We had to wait here for like 15 minutes. It would have been a lot more picturesque if it hadn't been raining. This was just the bathroom area. You know me, I had to stop and get my bathroom selfie. Okay, so I got the dopest shot of this only to find out that I wasn't actually recording it. I was so freaking pissed. A lot of people were like with groups or like with a significant other or whatever, but I actually really enjoyed doing this trip solo. I, kind of got to go where I want, when I wanted, and I felt very, very safe. Costa Rica is very, very safe. And you know I had to stop at the gift shop and get a few little goodies. I wanted to buy like everything, but I limited myself and stuck to sort of a budget. But one in Rome, one in Costa Rica. Okay, next up, can you guess what my next activity is? I did a coffee plantation tour. It's actually kind of a 3-for-1 because it was only $35 and it was coffee, chocolate, and sugarcane tour. I actually learned a ton on this tour about how organic, sustainable coffee is grown and made from scratch. Costa Rica is well known for their amazing coffee. They are experts in this field and they know their stuff when it comes to making a good cup of Java. I really wanted to do this tour because, as you may know, I can barely function without at least one morning cup of Joe. It gives me life, literally. So I wanted to know what is the best kind of coffee to order when I get back home. Our group's tour guide was great. He was very passionate about coffee. He knew his stuff, which was so awesome. If you have questions and stuff, they're more than happy to answer. The other tour guides from Sky Adventures were great too. You can tell that they live the pura vida happy life.
It's looking greenish. In this case, the sample, it's wet by the atmosphere. If you touch, it's kind of warm by the friction of the equipment. And also could break the bean in multiple pieces. Some people like as Italian, others as French. It's the pleasure, it's what makes you feel good in cocoa. In coffee, it's the caffeine. But cacao has a content of caffeine.
So this is chocolate. Well, it will become chocolate anyway.
The name of this is cacao. Yes. This is a fruit, cacao.
So technically chocolate is a fruit. So it's healthy. I knew it all along. I knew it.
And it's tasty. You want to eat? It brings up the sweet. Deep cocoa powder. 50-50. These two. This is cacao. Alright. It's just the fat, see? This is sugar with cocoa. could be white sugar or honey. In this case, we are making artisanal cocoa with sea salt, and we aggregate vanilla.
What does
And we aggregate something that could be very modern for some people. Cayenne. Similar, this is chili. Will be a drink. One portion will be a drink. Thank you very much. You made this possible. We will be drinking pure cacao with brown sugar, vanilla, sea salt, and chili.
Okay, this was so good. It had a little kick to it, but it was just so delicious. And then of course we got to try the chocolate. I had the dark chocolate because I'm vegan. It was so good. Okay, I don't remember what all's in this. It was the sugar cane and some like rosemary mint and something else, I forget, but it was so tasty, very sweet, but really good.
I'm not angry, just eating corn. They like corn.
Oh, is that where the corn ball is? Oh, that's so pretty.
Pretty bird.
Oh, that's good.
These masks were so cool. Everything in the gift shop was like handmade. It was so cool. I wanted to get everything, but I stopped myself. Monteverde was a blast, but now on to Tamarindo. This was my second hotel, Mother Earth Vegan Hotel. I'll talk more about it in an upcoming video. I purposefully didn't plan any activities like I did in Monteverde because I wanted the second part of my trip to be more of the relaxing part. I'm doing a video all about the bed and breakfast in the vegan hotel I stayed at, but I really just wanted to enjoy the hotel and its amenities like the pool and the vegan restaurant. What I ended up doing was walking from the hotel to the beach, which was an adventure all in itself. The road wasn't very paved, so it was kind of a bumpy ride down the hill into the beach, but yeah, don't forget to bring sneakers. If you do any type of outdoor activity, you'll definitely need them. By the time I got down to the beach, I was overheating, so instead of laying out by the beach, I just went into this adorable little coffee shop and got an iced coffee to try to help me cool down. Going to the beach was definitely an activity that I wish I had gone with someone. It's just stressful, like if you need to go to the restroom. you don't have anyone there to watch your stuff, so then you have to pack everything up and you risk losing your spot. Is anyone else like an accomplished solo traveler? What do you do when you go to do things like going to the beach? Like, what do you do with your stuff? Do you just leave it and pray nobody steals it, or do you take it with you? This was the little coffee shop I went to. It was so nice. It's where they had the music playing on the little patio on the beach in the back. I'm doing a video on all the yummy food and drinks I had. Spoiler alert, everything was delicious. In Tamarindo, there were all kinds of cute local shops and restaurants. It's just so refreshing not to see like big corporate companies and stores everywhere. There wasn't even really a Starbucks, I think, except for in like major cities like San Jose. Costa Ricans predominantly make their money from and make their living from tourism and agriculture. So always shop local and support smaller businesses when you can while you're there. Even a lot of the bed and breakfasts and hotels are run locally by the families, although there are several chain hotels if that's what you need. So some things that I want to do on my next trip to Costa Rica: zip lining, the butterfly garden, and the hummingbird garden. I would love to do a night walk, just so I could see more animals. I was a little hesitant on doing the night walk alone as a solo traveler, so maybe if I go another time to Costa Rica and I have someone with me. And then I would love to go to the bat jungle because I think bats are so cool. And then I think there was a frog pond, which would be really fun. I think frogs are super, super cute. They also had bungee jumping, but I'm not sure if I'm ready for that quite yet. Which activities will you do on your trip to Costa Rica? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please like and share with your friends, and be sure to subscribe to my channel for more sustainable travel and lifestyle content. I post new videos every week. Stay safe, my friends, and I'll see you in the next video.